Hey guys, and welcome back to playing the Royal Rumors Book 3, Chapter 1, Assassins Are Struck at the Palace. Are your friends okay? And what does this mean for the future Cordonia? Well, hopefully we'll take them down because we're a badass like that. I mean, look at the cover. It looks like you've already played Royal Rumors Book 2, yes. Carry my choices. Do you want us to remember your choices? Yes. Remember all of them. Do you want us to use the names you chose for the characters in previous books? Yes, use the same names for the first and second book, yes. Choices say your choice will not carry over yet. Let's do this. I'm excited. Would you like to change your face? I mean, do I have a new face? You probably don't have a new face, right? Nah, because it's just those two new faces in the Love Hacks one. Nah, I'm gonna keep this face. Let's pick a hairstyle. Ooh. So we got this new hairstyle, retro waves. And braided updo. I've always liked this one. But no, we're gonna be sticking to our braid. Ooh. Red curly. I think this is new. Ooh, this is new too. I think I might go for one of those new ones. Yeah, these are the older ones. Shoot, I think I might go back to the... Because I like those two new ones. Let's see, where are they? Yeah, this one and this one. I feel like this one fits a bit more than the other one, even though I like the color of the other one. But I don't like how the curls look with my face. So I think I might go with this. So let's do it. Love it, and we are putting you in a default outfit for now, but you'll be able to change to a different outfit later. Alright. Yep, let's go. Got a new dude as a new queen. In previous book, you received the duchy. What's the name of your duchy? Yeah, it was Victoria. I stuck with the same name, Victoria. So you can keep that, bro. Keep it. Keep at Victoria. Well chosen, Duchess Will Winchester of Victoria. Yes. Is this your king? Nope. What do you want your king to look like? This is my king. Get out of here. Hello, King Ryder. Great. Last but not least, is this who you declared your love to? Yes, Hedda. Fantastic, you're all set. Previously, on the Royal Romance. We're here to take you back. What? We're going to fight this. No one smears name at House Beaumont. We must resolve this scheme against you at once. Look, the night one of the noble ladies came to me. She told me she wanted to play a practical joke on her friends and asked if I'd help. I was up for a chance to stay as a lady in waiting regardless of who Ryder chose, as long as I helped in the scheme against you. First, so someone who told you to set Will up? It was Bastion. There's a very short list of people that Bastion will feel compelled to obey no matter what the order. This runs all the way to the top. We need to investigate the former king and queen. The truth is, I'm dying. These are difficult times for Cordonia. We've always had our share of enemies, but throughout my reign, I've seen them grow bolder and bolder. Ryder's mother was poisoned by one such group of enemies, and even her death wasn't enough for them. There have been more attempts on my family's lives since. I've lost so much to our kingdom's enemies, and when I'm gone, there will be no one left to protect my son. One wrong step of Ryder could lose his kingdom, or even his life. Madeline was my best hope to keep him safe, and Cordonia safe. You act as though you didn't have a choice, but you made a decision about who you were willing to do. What kind of king, what kind of father you want to be? Here is mine. Lady Will belongs to Cordonia, father. She has earned her place here, and you had no right to take her away everything she's worth for. I may not have been able to stop you from hurting her, but I can still make this right. As the king of Cordonia, I'm placing Lady Will under my protection. I will keep her safe. I will help her right the wrongs that have been done to her. Now I'm commanding you, as your monarch, to help us in any way you can. Constantine stares at Ryder. Seconds pass, and still Ryder meets his gaze unflinching. Very well. To set things right, you must find Tariq. I'm here to make a statement regarding the photos of myself and Lady Will Winchester. The photos that were taken of us reveal only this, a breach of privacy that I alone was responsible for, and an arrogant, unwanted advance on my part. Nothing untoward ever happened between us, at least nothing on Lady Will's part. Lady Will, I offer my sincerest apologies for what I did that night. Hope this message begins to make amends for the harm I have done. Last night, after I returned to my quarters, I spoke with Madeline. I have officially broken off my engagement to her. Lady Will Winchester, queen of my heart, I have yearned to say these 4 words for a very, very long time. Ryder, will you marry me? Heck no! I came here for you, but found someone else along the way. I'm in love with Hannah. Heck yes! I'm not sure how I could be expected to compete with Hannah, or how I ever begrudge you loving her. I care about you, Hannah, and I owe it to myself to both of us to see where that takes us. Well, that's not that I like more. Well, I've been so uncertain about so much throughout my time at Cordonia, but there's one thing I've always been certain of. You. I can't imagine a world in which I don't get to see you every day I don't want to. Whatever the future has in store for us, for us, I want to face it together. Will you marry me? Heck yes. This night, the fireworks, it feels like the start of the rest of our lives. There's nothing left standing in our way. I can't wait to figure everything out with you. The Duchess Will, the newest member of the Cordonian nobility. The crowd applauds. King Ryder's eyes find you in the crowd and the smile brightens. He extends a hand towards you and you begin to step forward. Suddenly, the lights go out. An explosion of poppy sound tears through the air, then another. What was that? More fireworks? Not fireworks, gunshots, run! Ah! Terrified guests scream and try to flee and the crowd surges around you. Well, where are you? Take my hand. Well, woo! And then the assassin pulls the trigger. No! Drake jumps in front of you, putting his body between you and the bullet. The two of you collide as the shot hits him. Drake! Drake! And now. In the midst of an assassination attempt at the royal palace. You and Drake crash the ballroom for the force of his body knocking the wind out of you. Ugh. Ah. Drake rolls to the side, clutches his shoulder. When he pulls his hand away, it's shiny and wet with blood. The color drains from his face. Drake! Bastion runs up to you, his arm drawn. He helps you to your feet first and Drake. Drake wobbles on his feet, so you step forward to help steady him. Well, there's a service entrance to the left. Hold Drake and stay low. I'll cover you. Grab Drake! Come on, Drake, let's get you out of here. I'm fine, don't worry about me. Well, get him out of here now. You hold on to Drake, carefully keeping pressure on his injured arm and run. Run! Run like your life depends on what he does. Bastion points to an SUV waiting at the end of the drive. Hurry! Bastion ducks into the car and punches an address to the console. This will take you to the safe house. There are first aid supplies, sir. Pass Drake up as soon as you arrive. He should be fine as long as you get bleeding out of control. Me, aren't you coming with? I got this. Go protect our king. I will. You turn to hold Drake into the car. His eyelids droop and his grip on you is weak. Drake, pull together, man. The royal romance. Chapter 1, Twilight Hour. A short drive later, you help a bleeding but unconscious Drake out of your getaway car into a secluded cabin. The cabin is lit only by what appears to be emergency lights. He grunts as you lower him onto the couch and he sags into it with a heavy sigh. He closes his eyes while you find a light switch on the wall next to the main door and flip it. Nothing happens. Huh. Maybe the generator's busted. They must have an emergency backup since it's a safe house. That's for the least of our problems right now. We got to stop the bleeding. Where's the first aid kit? As you begin fumbling around in the dark searching for the kit, you hear Drake release a pain gas. Ugh. You hurry glancing the cabinet, rifling through cabinets until at last in the kitchen drawer. First aid! Found it! You turn back to Drake, whose face is contorted into a pain grimace. Man, am I happy to see that thing. Only when you draw close do you realize how pale he is. Drake, you took a billet from me. Oh, come on, Winchester. Don't sound so impressed. You're scaring me. Drake, I just want you to know how much it means to me that you do something like this. Okay, now no, it must look grim. Hey, can't a girl be grateful and sincere once in a while? You could just say you're welcome. You're welcome. Now I'm going to do whatever I can for you until help arrives. You kneel beside him and help peel off his bloody jacket and shirts. Okay, first I better clean it up. I just need to do that. Alcohol swab. You grab an alcohol swab and tear open. This will probably sting a bit. You apply the swab to Drake's skin, gently dab it at the edges of the wound. Ugh. He grimaces, muscles tense and breath coming quicker. You pull out a clean swab and continue cleaning. Drake draws in a sharp breath. You alright? It's no picnic, that's for sure. I could use a distraction. Distraction, huh? Being so far from civilization does remind you of camping with your dad? Why am I back there at the past night? Now you need a distraction, man. Yeah, he actually brought me to the woods around here a few times. I never knew this place was here, though. It makes sense since he probably couldn't tell me for security reasons. He continued to clean his wound, listening. Do you have any favorite memories from those trips? We did go fish at this lake, probably a couple miles away. I caught a trout the size of a house cat, and when we got home, my mom cooked it for dinner. I felt, I guess, like a man maybe for the first time. Drake's face contorts to a pain scowl again, his eyes drift towards first aid kit. Is there any whiskey in there if I've ever needed glasses now? Sorry, I don't think they made this first aid kit with you in mind. There's only rum and alcohol. Drake's lips curling in a weak smile. Damn, I should talk to Ryder about that, if I ever get the chance. Once the wound is clean, you grab a roll of gauze and get to work wrapping a bandage around Drake's torso. You finish wrapping the gauze and tucking it in and securing it with tape. How's that? Good, that's new. You did great. Looks like the bleeding stopped. We'll have to keep an eye on it and make sure. You notice his eyelids begin to droop. Now that you're bandaged up, you should probably get some rest. Before I go, though, Drake, I owe you my life if you ever need anything. Nah, you just owe me a shot. Though for the record, I prefer whiskey to bullets. You must really be feeling better if you're making jokes. Thanks to you. I'll be in the next room if you need anything. He's already snoring softly as you retreat to the other room. I like this new music they added. You close the door behind you as adrenaline gives way to fatigue. You manage a few exhausted steps and stumble to the bed. Soon you fall fast asleep. Next morning you wait to the sound knocking at the main door to the safe house. Coming! Who be you? When you open the door, you find Ryder, Hannah, Maxwell, Burgess standing at the sign. Yes. Oh my God, you're okay. You're all okay. Well. Hannah throws her arms around you, burning her face into your hair. Well, I was so scared. I thought I might never see you again. I'm right here, Hannah. As you draw back, you trail her hand down Hannah's arm and briefly grasp her hand. She squeezes yours in return. We're safe too, you know. We'll get a return, Maxwell. Smiling, you hug Ryder Maxwell Bertrand as tears of relief well in your eyes. That's more like it. I am so pleased to see you in good health. You stand aside, allowing the others to fall into the safe house. Seeing you all safe, I knew you wouldn't let those bastards win. I feel like I could breathe again. If I knew anything about my friends, it's that they didn't go down without a fight. Yes, because we're Team Royally. That's right, they should know better than to mess with Team Will. Yes, we got a team named we're Team Will. You know, doctors usually prescribe priests and quiet to shooting victims. Hard to rest when everyone's making such a racket. Ryder rushes to Drake's side and kneels beside the couch. Hey, didn't everyone tell you not to be a hero? And not sure anyone thought they needed to. Wait, so how did you all make it out of the palace? After Maxwell and I were separated from you in the crowd, we tried to get back to you, but the palace security wouldn't let us go back. They said their orders were to clear the room. Not many people were crazy enough to be trying to get back in. I'm just glad you're both safe, and you, Ryder? My security detail held out the attacker Sebastian was able to get me out of the ballroom. Once the assassins saw that I was out of their reach, they fled. Clearly, you and I were the targets. And you, Bertrand? It was utter chaos, but luckily I managed to usher a few others to safely as I escaped. We regrouped and went to another safe house. My security forces escorted us here once we were sure that our presence won't put you in further danger. Ryder, did anyone get hurt while about? Your father, Regina, Olivia, Savannah, baby? Yeah, what happened to Savannah? There were injuries, but no one was killed. Ryder glanced at Drake, whose specialist wanted a restraint hold. Savannah and Barty were among the first to escape. They're safe and stay in the city. For what it's worth, I saw to their well-being personally. Savannah wanted to come, but she decided it was best to keep Barty close to support services just in case. How was God? I can't even let myself think about. Drake, it's okay. They're okay. If there's anything good to be said about tonight, it's that no lives were lost. Thank goodness. Unfortunately, some people were caught in the crossfire or sustained serious injuries. Lady Kiara was caught by a knife, though I'm sure there will be no permanent damage, and Will, your former press security, was also shot. Justin? He and Kiara are both in the hospital now, receiving the best care Cordonia has to offer. Bastien was also wounded, helping me escape. His leg may never be the same, but he should be able to walk. Bastien. I still can't wrap my mind around how something so horrible could happen. Yeah, who do you think could be behind it? Cordonia has his fair share of enemies, but it's pointless to speculate and worry about now. Bastien will have more information when we return to the palace. And when's that going to be? My guards and the police are still securing the palace. It'll be an active crime scene until they're done. They'll call when they are certain the palace is safe and all invested evidence has been collected. At which point we'll return to face the press in a country that both were answers, rightfully so, I'll say. Well, as the new Duchess of Victoria, there will be many who will be looking to you for answers. Me, I'll do my best personally to make sure every single citizen feels safe wherever it takes. Yes! Your enthusiasm is admirable. It's exactly what the people need to see. Just know that this is a sort of event that shakes the populace to its core. People are really afraid right now. Yes, they fear for the monarchy. As you know, this isn't a first war assassination attempt. I should have faith in Ryder. I know I do. No, Bertrand's right. I need to earn their trust. In the meantime, it would do us all good to recuperate while we wait for the all-clear to return to the palace. I'm not moving from this crouch until I have to. Why is it so dark in here? Well, we couldn't find a light. I think the generator's busted. Only the emergency lights came on when we got here. I'll go see if I can find it. I don't know if I could sit still right now anyway. You want some company? None of us should be alone right now. That'd be nice. Plus, I'm not sure I know how to fix a generator. Before you go, I brought you a change of clothes, something a bit more discreet. Thanks, Hannah. If anyone knows my size and style by now, it's you. He slipped into the bedroom to change. At least we're out of that pink. Once changed, you return to the main room. You look lovely. Maxwell heads for the safe house door and you follow. Maxwell leads you outside and start walking around the edge of the safe house, which is nestled up against the surrounding forest. Man, something like this assassination attempt makes me think maybe all this stuff with House Bielma isn't such a big deal after all. All this stuff? You know, the never-ending pursuit of fame and fortune Bertrand's legacy. After everything that just happened, I know exactly what you mean. Saving House Bielma is even more important. They're both important, but considering that we almost got killed, I'll just say this. I've been worried about my reputation and my love life. All that stuff feels like a drop in the ocean now. Maxwell snaps a twig off and a nearby branch begins fiddling with it. You know what I think? Whoever's behind the assassination tip is screwed. They may have tried to hurt us, but we're the dynamic duo. Together we can avert any crisis. Though I'm not sure how just yet. We'll figure something out, we always do. You both stop when you reach the back of the house. The generator is tucked against the exterior wall, covered in leaves and branches. As Maxwell examines the machine, you glance around and spot a breaker box on the wall nearby. It looks like there's a power button, but pushing it doesn't do anything. What about the breaker? Maxwell opens the rusty metal door of the breaker box and examines the switch inside. He takes a moment to read the instructions on the inside of the door. Yeah, the one labeled generator isn't lit up here. You flip the switch, but nothing happens. Maybe the power button now? You reach over and press the button. The device immediately begins to hum, and when you place a hand on it, you feel subtle vibrations. Did that work? I don't know. Sounds like it did. Look at us, first detectives, now electricians. We're almost as multi-talented as Anna. Whoa, don't let a couple successes go to your head. Maxwell plucks another twig off of the branch to twist it around the first time. He's silent for a long time before he looks back at you. Listen, Will. What's up? I was so scared last night. With the sashes in the past, I think everyone was. No, not for my own safety. Well, I mean partly for my own safety. But I was also really scared for you. Aw, thanks, buddy. What do you mean? I was sitting in the other safe house last night thinking about what I'd do if you weren't around anymore, and I don't know what I would have done if I never got the chance to tell you how much you mean to me. So I just want you to know that you're one of my best friends in the world. Aw, buddy. Oh, Maxwell, you already show me that almost every day. I never doubted that you always care about me. I could always count on you to have my back, no matter what. But I guess it's good to hear it out loud every once in a while. You're one of my best friends, too. I'm just glad you're safe. I am, and I'm not going anywhere. Maxwell gives you a quick, fierce hug. Though we should get back inside. It looks like the generator is working. I don't want to worry the others. Maxwell nods. You both head back inside. You enter the safe house. Let there be light. He flips the switch next to the door. Ah, that's so much better. Indeed, we are heroes, nay, saviors. I was thinking, well, I'd really like to spend a few minutes alone with you if you have time. Is everything okay, Hannah? Yes, now that I know you're safe, actually I have something for you and an idea to run by you. Drake's sleeping out here, and I don't want to disturb him, so maybe we could talk in the bedroom? Would that be okay? It'll be more than okay. You follow Hannah to the bedroom. She slides the door shut behind you as you take a seat on the bed. Let me see if I can find the lights. There we go. She takes a seat beside you on the bed and grabs your hand. Well, I can't possibly express how glad I am that you're safe. When the shooting started and I couldn't find you, Hannah's okay, we're okay. I've never been so scared in my life. Yeah, me either. You were all I could think about. While Drake and I were escaping, I just kept picturing your face. The thought of seeing you again kept me going. She gently squeezed your hand, her expression at once solemn and reassuring. Last night after we escaped, I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about how I might never see you again. I refused to believe that could happen, and then the only thing that could calm my nerves was... She reaches to her dress pocket, pulls out a small velveteen box. Can you do this? She pops open the box, revealing an elegant rose gold ring that glitters in the light. Dang. Oh, Hannah, so lovely. She carefully removes the ring from the box and places it on your finger. The delicate metal quickly warms at your touch. How did you even manage to get this? Let's just call it determination. You never cease to amaze me. You gaze into her eyes for a moment until you feel the magnetic pull of her lips. You draw into her hand for a heated kiss. You pull apart. She looks down at her hands, brow swirled. What's wrong? It's nothing. There's just a part of me that feels guilty maybe for being so happy here with you while Cadornia is suffering. Oh, Hannah, no, you have nothing to feel guilty about. Maybe not, but it got me thinking about what I could do to help, what we could do. You have an idea? Our wedding. Cardonia needs something big to rally around, something to show strength and unity in the face of this threat. Cute, a celebrity wedding. And that's a wonderful idea. We'll have to do it soon. The sooner the better. Then you're lucky to have me as a fiance. I've been dreaming about my wedding since I was a little girl. I have all kinds of ideas. I may have made 100 or 200 pin-stop boards. You have given that a lot of thought. Oh, but I want you to have plenty of input too. I want it to feel like our wedding, not just mine. It'll be our wedding, Hannah. I trust your judgment. It's going to be so fun to plan it together. I can hardly wait. I'm especially excited for cake tasting. We'll have to do a lot of it to make sure we get the perfect cake. It's hands down the most important factor. Honestly, well, as much as I'm looking forward to planning this spectacle, I'm mostly just excited to be marrying you. We could run to the courthouse right now and I'll still be over the moon. Don't tip me. He should do it for Cordonia. Dennis agreed. You're clambering outside the bedroom door and turned to look. I guess we should get back out there before I miss. I don't know. I was enjoying this private time with you. You make a compelling point. I think the boys could take care of themselves for a bit longer. What do you say, stay with me? Oh, I wish. I love to, but I don't want to give the others anything else to worry about. You're right. They've been through enough as it is. Let's get back out there. Honestly, I'm really happy that Hannah is like wanting to like make wedding preparations, because back in Rules of Engagement, you know, our main character was mostly making the preparation, and then whenever we asked our soulmate, you know, his input, he'll be like, oh, you know, whatever you want, you know, I don't like anything you like. And it's like, what? I mean, it's our wedding, not my wedding, so I want your input too. Like, we're doing this together. So that was like so boring. So I'm so happy to hear that Hannah is, you know, wanting to like plan this, you know, plan this together. So you return to the main room, the safe house, to find the rest of your friends gathered. You take Hannah's hand and face the group. Hannah and I have something we'd like to tell you all. We're getting married. What? You're married, Hannah? Oh. Ryder swallows hard, then fixes his face to a careful smile. Congratulations, you two. I'm sorry, Ryder. And we were talking about what the country needs to see from the nobility right now. The Cordonian people need something to rally behind. So, our wedding will be a unifying event for the whole country. A show of strength and stability to everyone in Cordonia, our friends and our enemies. A unifying event. Richard ruminates for a moment, and shock slowly gives way to realization. Never tells for Cordonia's newest Duchess will be quite excited for Cordonian people. It'll be a celebrity wedding. That could be just a ticket to restore their faith. A show of hope and renewal and love. You meet Hannah's eyes for a moment, and warmth rises in your chest. Exactly, there's nothing more unifying than the wedding. I suppose we shall all have to add wedding preparations to our to-do list before our return to the palace. Ryder's phone buzzes from his pocket. He answers it, his expression drawn. At the moment, he hangs up and turns to you. That was palace security calling to give us clearance to return to the palace. A motorcade is on its way to bring us home. How will the court react to the news your wedding plans? Find out in the next chapter. So this was a good start to book 3. So I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to see what happens more, and I am like so curious, like who the assassins were, who they work for. Like, I mean, the first person I'm thinking of is Madeline, but I don't know. We're just going to have to see. So I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of World Romance. So stay frosty. Bye-bye.